The daily rising and setting of the sun, the annual transition between winter, spring, summer, and fall, the repeated stages of development of living systems, from birth, growth, maturity, aging, and eventual death. Much of the world unfolds through processes like these that are cyclical. So, might such rhythmic cycles extend beyond those we directly observe and encounter, perhaps being relevant to the cosmos as a whole? Some ancient cultures surely thought so. Hindu tradition developed a complex series of time cycles whose durations were hundreds of thousands to millions of years and beyond. Other traditions, by contrast, developed the view that the universe came into existence through some kind of one-time creation event, and some also imagined that it would end through a one-time apocalypse. In the early years of the 20th century, scientists weighed in with yet another perspective, that the very concept of a beginning might only apply to objects in the universe, but not to the universe as a whole, thus suggesting that the universe always was and always will be. This, in fact, was Einstein's view, but only until about 1930, when observations by Edwin Hubble revealed that the fabric of space is expanding, and so running the cosmic film back in time, suggesting a singular event from which everything emerged in a violent swelling of space, the Big Bang. The Big Bang and its further refinements has become the dominant scientific paradigm for cosmology. But in the 1940s, the physicist Richard Tolman introduced the scientific possibility of a cyclic universe, imagining that the Big Bang might be followed by an era of spatial expansion that would one day end, leading to spatial contraction and the recreation of a dense universe that then expands anew through another Big Bang, and the cycles repeat. Further research, taking into account the relentless rise in entropy or disorder dictated by the second law of thermodynamics, revealed that such cycles could not have happened infinitely far into the past. The cycles themselves must have had a beginning. But an incarnation of a cyclic universe has more recently been proposed, and its proponents argue that the cycles in this version could have been happening arbitrarily far back, indicating that the universe would not have had a beginning. And if their calculations prove relevant to reality, our current cycle may come to an end sometime in the far future. This new perspective on time and cosmological development offers a controversial competitor to mainstream cosmological thinking, and if correct, will harken back to ancient wisdom that encourages us to reimagine time and consider a reality not subject to the usual organization of beginning, middle, and end. A reality that, in this view, may surprisingly be our reality.